This Suffolk River has watched everything. This river has watched people arrive full of hope, leave under pressure, and disappear without explanation. Long before container ships and cranes and concrete, the River Orwell was Ipswich's lifeline. The town grew because of this water. Trade, migration, war, disease, wealth, loss, all of it passed along this stretch. Ipswich is one of England's oldest continuously inhabited towns. Roman artifacts have been pulled from these banks. Anglo-Saxon cemeteries line the higher ground nearby. By the Middle Ages, this river was crowded with merchant ships, fishing boats, and foreign traders arriving from the Low Countries and the Baltic. But rivers don't just carry goods, they carry consequences. Historic records from the 14th and 15th centuries describe bodies recovered from the Orwell, sailors, dock workers, travellers whose names never made it into parish registers. Ipswich was a port town, and port towns have always had an underside: debt, smuggling, disease, and people who vanished between arrivals and departures. During outbreaks of plague, ships were forced to wait on the river before being allowed upriver. Some never docked. Their crews were buried quickly along the shore, away from the town, marked only by memory. Locally, the Orwell developed a reputation not for danger, but for watchfulness. Older river workers used to say the water held faces, especially at dusk when the light flattened and the reflections stopped behaving properly. Not ghosts rising, but shapes that looked a little too deliberate to be wave or shadow. In the 18th and 19th centuries, the river became a route for smuggling. Spirits, wool, tobacco, all quietly moved inland under cover of night. Nacton Shore, just along the river from here, appears repeatedly in customs records as a suspected landing place. And I used to live there. Nothing dramatic, just enough to suggest that the river knew more than it ever revealed. And then there's the name itself. George Orwell chose it deliberately, not because it was grand or dramatic, but because it was ordinary, English, and enduring. A river that keeps going regardless of what passes over it. Standing here now, that choice makes sense. This river has seen empire expand and contract. It's watched industries rise, collapse, and be replaced. It's carried soldiers to war and refugees away from it. And through all of that, it hasn't changed its pace once. No folklore creature lives here. No single ghost owns it. The story's bigger than that. The folklore of the Orwell is that it remembers everything and reacts to nothing. It lets history happen, absorbs it, and moves on. And maybe that's why people still feel something standing here. Not fear, but perspective. If you enjoyed this video, please hit like, please leave a nice comment, and please subscribe to our channel for more content like this.